y'all. Trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all. Trying to stay ahead of sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all, the game's gonna trip me up. Hey, y'all, hey. Yeah. Oh, man. Come walk with me and save your I just got a great surprise. Yeah, I said come walk with me. I'm coming, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Here we are. Yes. All right. Here we are. Yeah. Y'all know it's the last day we listened to the test song, so I had to get it on the computer because I was not going to upload it. We got a whole video on Neighbors TV test song. And that comes back to you. So we already got that up there. So, yeah, y'all. Woo, it's Friday. Woo. I forgot our introduction. Get your mats if you're going to stretch out. Get your weights if you're going to do weight exercises. Stand up if you're going to walk in place. Walk, line up if you're walking wall to wall. Get your chair if you're doing chair exercises. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Whew. I can't even tell you.
Power on. Bluetooth move.
2 months. I don't sound like much to y'all, but whew. And then my last drinking of the water, gulping chat, I had to lose. Okay, I didn't check the cameras before. I had to use sink water, y'all. Ooh. I didn't take my alkaline bottle of water and put it in the refrigerator as I should have done, but I didn't. And now, I don't know. But here's the thing. My daughter said, Mom, put your Cash App on there. This is like 2 months. Everybody pushing through. They're excited. They don't mind. I was like, I don't know. Well, I'm in there in my room. And I get a vibe with the Cash App. I was like, okay, because it's Friday. We don't get walkers on Friday. Oh, my bad. Hey, things going on the wall. Well, we don't get a lot of walkers on Friday. So I relaxed a little bit. I said, okay, all right. I can put it in. I can put it on there. And then I look and see where I had said the live would be Saturday. Hey, y'all, hey. They said the live would be on Saturday. So I had to catch it and change everything to this morning. Thanks for the love. We did it, y'all. We did it. Whew. Man, oh, man. Oh, we walked through the summer. We just walked straight through the summer. Through the storms. Thanks for the love. Through the rain. Through the heartache and through the pain. Yes. Thanks for the love. I'm loving you right back. We did it, y'all. Yes. You can meet goals. You can meet goals all the time. 25 minutes. Then a week. Then a month. Then 2 months. And then we're going on. But you said these are called realistic goals. These are goals we can do. And we did do them. Champagne, y'all. Champagne. Champagne. Woohoo. Don't forget to do this. Yeah. You can talk yourself up with me. I just tell people I love braggers. Especially when you're doing shit that you're bragging about. I love them. I said, what? And they said, and I come overcome this obstacle. I'm like, what? And what did you do? Wow, that was I love it. So pat yourself on the back. You're the best. You love your body. You love your body. You know I love my body. Because we did this. Yes. Oh. It was rough the past 2 days. But you don't stop. You don't stop. Especially when it comes to loving your body. You don't stop. And then you just get through anything. You walk through anything. Oh. Yeah, y'all. Oh, I did get my sciatica thing. But I do more walking upstairs than I do down here. So I needed more upstairs. I'm like stiff now, and my body is adjusting to it even as quick as that one day. Well, we got to do more than this one day, so I'll keep y'all up on that. But, and now I'm excited. Y'all see I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday. But when we come back, we're going to start with Les Castle with Ralph. And I was thinking, what Les Castle with Ralph could I use? Hey y'all, I'll read the comments on break. I said, what Les Castle Ralph could I use? Because I'm using the ones he gave me permission for in my podcast, Les Castle. He has that same video on his YouTube channel called at Les Castle. But so I'm on the YouTube streets this morning, and I see, hey y'all, I see where the orange shit stain is supposed to be in court to be sentenced in September. But he done moved his pawns in a pawn chain. Hey y'all, in a pawn chain. He got all of those lawyers. Not one. Only 6 pawns, and he got close to 6 lawyers. Then 6 pawns, 2 night judges. Judges, y'all. And what he is attacking is that once you're president for life, and nothing you do can ever be held against you. Now the opposite side, which is we the people, we saying no hope, we don't do that. But look how he has his pieces. And when we do the pawn chain next week, and you'll see from how the pawn chain said, but we want to look at where the queen is. How Ralph has it where the queen is. Because remember, for us, the queen is the Republican Party, and they are moving in too. This man owes $100 million in taxes, and people are throwing $1 billion behind him for lawyers, publicity, everything. That's the Republican Party. They is cashing in the mother load for this pawn chain to protect him. Ain't that something? So I'm on the YouTube streets, and I hear something called Truth Social. Liars always figure if they put out truth in front, it don't make them a liar. The fact that they say truth is a lie. Well, the orange shit stain is selling clocks that you put on the wall, and it's at like every hour. I'll make America great again. I'll make America, or some stuff like that, with his mouth moving, and you mount it on your wall. Then he has these playing cards, like like the Pokemon. We used to get them on the Munsters and the Partridge Family, and then they do it for baseball, like baseball. But it's his cards that you're supposed to share and stuff like that. And it's $99 for the playing pack. And if you know how you get reused stuff? What do you call that? Supplies? But if you get a little extra, he'll send you a piece of one of his suits. He got sneakers. I ain't never seen a presidential candidate, sell shit to get an election. They was always told me you had to have money to get in there. But apparently you don't. Lies, another one of them educational fucking lies. This man is selling everything. Top government secrets. Bubblegum. So then I had a thought. I said, I don't know how many foreigners I'm going to have with me on the walk today, but looky here. Can y'all come up with a toilet paper? A toilet paper with orange shit stain and the Republican Party faces on each tissue piece. And it would be only good for wiping your ass. Maybe I have to go with another title. And then, okay, here's another one. Or maybe you come out with sanitary napkins, and at the top of each one, you can put a blood-sucking Republican senator and congressman. Yes, honey, these Germans, they bloodsuckers. Yes. So I think we should sell, yeah. Oh, the Supreme Court justices. Oh my goodness. I want them on the butt wipes. Because they ain't nothing but a bunch of butt wipes. Nothing. Well, the Republican ones. You know them German ones? So how about some toilet paper? See, the way you can whip up stuff now, like bam, bam, bam. If I was younger, I would have my table set up in the middle of the street. They'd be laughing at me. I would say, yeah, come pick up this Republican, these German Republican toilet paper wipes. Because all they good for is to clean your ass with. Because that's all, they don't think we nothing. So, don't think they nothing. So he's selling everything. Everything. They treat this man like he is still the president. Because he has so many moving pieces. Now, I've seen Jimmy Carter not be president no more. Who else came in? I done seen Nixon not be president no more. Seen Bill Clinton not be president no more. Seen the Bush fuckheads not be president no more. But this grifter, he has made himself king for life. And what is so mind-blowing is all these people who are educated, all these people who are knowing, ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. Except when he called them to defend him. The lady said she was so afraid at Arlington when he did something. She was so afraid, and she had the right to be afraid, because they would not unlife that orange shit stain, but they would unlife her in a second. And she's just trying to do her job. That's the fear. Ain't no judge gonna throw him in jail. They're too scared. They're too afraid. Yes, these are the people who will throw your ass in jail with and would not even think about you if they turned over in the middle of the night. These are people, them judges, that'll snatch your ass from your family in a heartbeat. But they scared of this orange shit because it's the German Republican Party. They're scared. They're scared. They ain't gonna touch him. If he ran butt naked through the streets of New York City, when he got to the other end, say when he ran from 23rd Street down to the Liberty Ferry, naked, no one would say they saw him. No one would say anything. And they would still put his name on the ballot, and they would vote and make him the representation. But I hope you foreign countries are seeing, because y'all used to be afraid of these folks. I hope you see now what it really is. Whew. Hey y'all, hey. Let me see. Wow, y'all in here, good. Yes, y'all, we did it. Sport Kid 99, are you a kid? I don't know if you're supposed to be on here. Hold on a minute, let me see you. Sport Kid, I think I gotta remove you because you a real kid. You ain't supposed to be over here. Sorry about that. Thank you, Carl Johnson. Thank you. He said, keep working, kid. You got it. Thank you. Your TI shirt's best. Okay, Albus. See, Albus, he working out. In that 15 minutes, he got enough blood and oxygen to those two heads to ask me, do you tickle men, Ma? I'll tickle you. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Albus, if I tell you your age, you won't want me to tickle you. Hey, Earl the Kitten. Thanks for subscribing, Earl the Kitten. Yeah, thanks to all my subscribers. Y'all the bomb. We working out, right? Okay, French Bulldog said he pooping, but let me tell you something. Oh, wait, I'm pooping. Room RN, I don't know. But if you working out, you supposed to be pooping. So you are on the right road. Ha, Earl the Kitten. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I'm half body small. Yes, I'm big on the top and little on the bottom. Yeah. Thank you, Wilco. Roger that. Avis, you're too. Okay, Avis, keep working out. Keep working out. All right, Air Force retired. We will Air Force retired. Yes, you go ahead. You do one. You see Air Force retired say that they gonna put the orange shit stain in, and he will because he's retired and his ass ain't gonna die in that war. But he'll send your ass out there. Honey, they want that Las Vegas. They want that Las Vegas casino, that Atlantic City casino, and the British Israel. They want that. And they are willing to do anything like giving them. They don't want the problem. Those Palestinians are dying. They don't know. The land that they living on now, that them folks have already sold to like this retired colonel captain. He want to go to the British Israel nice seaside resort, you know, pick him up a few sex workers while his wife is sleeping in the room, you know, maybe his orange shit stain that he wants in there will have some kids brought over. He's looking for the good life at the expense of your life. Anyway, when I was small, we used to have to run on our desk at school. There was an alarm that would go off. And they said the Russians dropping bombs. In the beginning they said Germans. But as the Germans started taking more over the politics, the law, the papers, stuff like that, it turned just totally to the Russians. So then somebody must have said, having the kids under the desk is not going to stop an atomic bomb or anything. You know, they're not going to survive. So then, at least once or twice a week, the alarm will go off, and now they want us to lean against the walls because the walls are brick heavy, you know, those old schoolhouses. And you put your back and your head against the wall, and you're very quiet, and you wait for the Russians to drop the bomb on us. Then someone said, no, if they drop the bombs on the kids at school, no wall is going to stop them, keep them alive. Go to the auditorium. So we would go to the auditorium and almost like put our heads in our lap because the Russians were going to drop the bomb on us. So we would sit there very quiet, waiting, to see if the bomb would drop on us. Will we know? Are we going to live? Am I going to see my mother again? Will I see my sisters? This is like twice a week. The Russians are coming, and they come to get us. So, as I got older, it was the Russians. The Russians were sitting in the spot. No talk of German. Nope. Nope. The Russians. The Russians have spies. They come over to this country and they spy on them. They spy on us. They spy on us. Everything for World War II, these Germans who run all the communications, TV, print, books, until we can start copywriting our own shit, if we did anything that had to go to them in print, they owned it. That's these Germans. Republicans. We'll get back to them. So, when I became young adult, I had my child. Then all of a sudden, everybody was backed by the Russians. The Koreans, backed by the Russians. The Vietnamese, backed by the Russians. Any progressive African country was backed by the Russians. China, backed by the Russians. And we are so trained from crawling underneath our desks, afraid of the Russians. Anytime those dirty German Republicans would run for something, it was to fight against the Russians. Because the Russians are coming in. Don't mention the Germans. That our whole judicial system is ran by them. That's why that orange shit stain. They used to say, the Germans, remember the two, Hebrews and Christians, but they all from the Ethiopian tribe, German Ethiopian. They control the whole judicial system. And I asked myself, how did they get in there? Well, they used to say that they got in there to help us as blacks get fairness in the court system against these assholes on this penal colony. But it wasn't. It was to get in and totally take over like they have. That's a military guy. But you see, now you see I call them junkyard dogs. Don't join them. And all the wars, don't none of the soldiers come back with nothing but broke up asses. And some will come back in debt. Some in war right now, checks being garnished by a credit card company. Why don't the soldiers come out with a bigger stake? Anyway, so then we get to the movies. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming. And the Russians and the spies and the Cary Grant and the Russian spy and everything with Russia. Because they taught us to fear Russia before we even knew. I didn't know what a Russia was. But I know I was underneath my desk ready to pee my pants because they was finna drop a bomb. Yep. But I see now it was the long con. Because now here the Russians are back again. The Russians did the election. And it's not them. It's these low-life, no-count, low scumbag, earth swallowed them up, German fucking Republicans. And they know the first thing you do. You see that retired man came back? You mention Russia. And folks my age, born 1950 to 1959, we have been ingratiated hearing Russia instantly. We're on guard. Because they had us under our desk, peeing on ourselves, telling us the Russians was going to drop bombs on us. That's how low down, low life, no count these German Republicans are. This is the long fucking con. So now, everything for Kamala Harris or any of the Democrats, everything is against them. Because everything is controlled by these German Republicans. The long con. I didn't even know how to spell my name. Good. And I was under the desk peeing myself because the Russians would come to get me. And now, when a woman ran, oh, guess who came in, they said? The Russians. No, it wasn't the Russians. It was these low-life, no-count German Republicans right here. I ain't seen a Russian take food from out my mouth, but I watched them German Republicans and legislation try to take more tax on my paycheck, give me less back, and then have the nerve to take my motherfucking money and send it over to the British Israel. So all they buy is bombs. They have plenty of money. All your doctors send their money, all your surgeons, they send their money to Israel. The British Israel. So they don't need food. They don't need building supplies. What they need from us is to buy their bombs, their drones, their military stuff. And these German Republicans here take money from us. No, Social Security is too much. They're making too much. How can we send that money to Israel for them to get bombs to blow up the Palestinians if we have to use the tax dollars to feed Americans? That's where they are. But you're so dumb. The Republican great leader is selling like Pokemon cards. What is his name on it? I said, toilet paper with all the Republicans' name on it. Because they're just ass wipes. But you'll know it when you're using it to wipe your ass. I said, get the conservative and Republican Supreme Court justices? Yeah, honey. I want them on strong wipes. Because all they're good for is to get the hard shit off your ass. Nothing else. Laws. Law's how much money you got. How much money you got. That's how much law you got. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no law. That's why I don't go out there fucking around. Because I know they kept me impoverished. I didn't have law money. No. I told my daughter, you got in trouble, that was a wrap for you, because listen, I had money to get on the bus or the train to go to get the lawyer, okay? So she wasn't around. That's how you stay free of the law. Toilet paper. The great Republican Party. The great Republican Party. The leader is selling trading cards. Oh, yeah. And he's selling $2 dollars for $100. I wasn't joking with that one. But he is selling $2 dollars. But they Trump dollars. What these people? Foreign countries. It's called Truth Social. I'm not promoting him. But if you are in a country that is dominated by these German Republicans from this planet, because you are afraid Get yourself some Trump toys. What else they got? Oh, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ain't that something? I wish they had dookie bags. And all the dookie bags had the conservative, the Republican judges, the conservative, Republican politicians, the Senate, even state level. And then you can order them. And you can shit on them. They'll make it strong. Because these people, they hold a lot of shit. And then you can use it because that's all they're good for. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, I never thought I saw the day of that. I mean, hell, Nixon would have sold Watergate t-shirts at $100 a pop. He could have put his name on a t-shirt. Fear the warriors whose leader is a punk ass chump. Punk ass punk. His name is Orange Shit Stain. Don't y'all fear them. You hit them with everything you have. A lot of stuff they say they have, they're lying. They are lying because they're liars. You as foreign countries, y'all are way more developed than we are. These Germans, they just use propaganda, lies, deceit, and everything to make you think that you are nothing as a country. They do it to us. They do it to us now. They're fighting to get somebody elected by proving that I'm not an American because I was born here. Hit them with everything you have. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. Their leader has a clock that looks like a Mickey Mouse clock that you put on the wall. They are the Mickey Mouse German Republican Party, Mickey Mouse. Do not fear them. Do not give them any more respect. They have none. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it worked last time with Hillary. So this time, the Russians are coming in. Now remember, he started out, the Republican Party, the Germans, they started out saying China. But then they had to order all their stuff for Truth Social from China. So the Republican Party leaders and him decided to use Russia again, especially for the old people because that sent us in the panic. But they could not use China because they're ordering $1 million of trinkets. What do you call that? When you go to just like dumb stuff. So now it's not China. It's Russia. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. What is it? Memorabilia. They're buying all the billion. China is working double overtime. So they can't talk bad about China. But Russia's not making anything for them. Russia's over there fighting Ukraine. But these German Republicans, they have to bring them there because they are the ones that is going to try to blow this election. And I hope every American, I'm telling you, I got my gas can, I got my matches, I got my box cutter. I know where your vein shit is. I know how to have a whole crowd jumping around like they're in the flames of hell. Tuck your gut, tuck your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. We got GPS. We know how to fucking find you. And I was laying down. I was like, you know what? Because we got to get ready. I said, you know, they always ride with these trucks that say, before you dig, call the gas company. So I was like, wow, yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Find a couple of gas mains, y'all. See, our ancestors wasn't thinking like that. Find a few gas mains, I say, and get this party started right. Says you want a piece of foreign country China. Can you make a bunch of toilet paper for us with all the Republicans, so they won't be able to say, oh, hey y'all. Let me see.
Palm moves first, baby, you got
Full
it.
recording.
Square, straightforward, you know you got it. Captures
Al Solstice, Alexander Rhoda.
Just protect
Yes. Champagne.
the king. Just protect the king. Just protect the king. Rook moves horizontal and vertically. Forward and backwards, if you please. Must be an empty square in between to capture the enemy. Capture the enemy. Capture the enemy. Capture the enemy. Bishop moves diagonally. Forward and backwards, number of squares. One bishop moves on black, the other on white. One bishop captures on white. One bishop captures on black. One bishop captures on white. One bishop captures on black.
Our interlude, our musical interlude. Ooh, the queen is the most powerful piece.
She controls more squares than the others. Forward, backward, diagonally, in a number of squares. Well, she cannot jump over pieces, but she can capture.
Got the whole capture, right? Little interlude. Remember to dance to.
The knight jumps from one square to another.
Yeah, this is like champagne. We did it, y'all.
Baby, you got it. It crosses two squares in straight line, and then one square, either left or right. Either left or right. Either left or right. Either left or right. The king is the most important piece, though not the strongest. He can move one square in any direction. If he is not safe, then you lose the game. King is in checkmate.
King is in checkmate. King is in checkmate. King is in checkmate.
R-E-S-P-C-T. Chess is an important game to me. R-E-S-P-C-T. Champions is what you see. One king, one queen, two bishops, two rooks, two knights, two players, 8 pawns, 1 board.
Oh yeah, a little respect.
Down the key.
Yes, thank you, Alex. Thank me for writing and arranging the music. Respect. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Yeah, y'all. Whoo, child. We did it. Now I just gotta finish up this water and mission accomplished. Oh my goodness. Oh, happy girl. Happy girl. When you hit goals, there's a happiness inside of you that can't nobody dull. Y'all see me ranting at these people because they need to be ranting at. But I talk about the government. Y'all I love. If you ain't somebody that's trying to enslave me, I got no problem with you. But if you trying to force enslavement back on people, there's a little problem. Oh, so I was thinking, now you hear when we do Les Castle, in the podcast, I said Les Castle with Ralph. And Ralph has this deep, velvety voice that makes listening to chess instruction really nice, pleasant, pleasing to the ears. You know, not like you think you're playing chess. It's just like you just take it in. His voice is just so smooth that it goes straight to your ears. And it's not offensive. So your ears receive it. And that's chess strategy. So I was trying to think of what chess strategy could I use to open up when we come back for our morning walk starting on Wednesday. And like I said, the orange shit stain. He pulled out lawyers. I told you yesterday I assigned those. The pawns. The people is coming in for a heavy hit to send him to jail. And he got at least 6 accident but more lawyers fighting the court system. Then he got judges. Because though he's indicted, though he got lawsuits, though he got all those things, all that stuff, he can still be president. But listen, now when you become president like that, that changes the rule of succession. Our succession is supposed to be through voting. But when a certain group can basically hijack and control the whole election process, then everybody else can. You can't kick nobody out for being a president for any federal anything. Everybody with prison records, you can vote. You can. If this orange shit stain gets in, he's changing the whole thing. Secession doesn't come by voting. Secession comes by annihilation. So if he gets it, the whole voting process is gone. But how's the next person going to be president? Smith and Weston. Smith and Weston. A little eyedropper Rooney. And then how does the person after him? And after the person that gets after him, and the rotation. So now our system becomes fairer because it becomes not how do you become president through election. How do you become president through annihilation? Because all bets are off. You can have anything. You can be a drug addict. You can be a drug addict and be president. You can be a thief. You, of course, con all of that, which he is. And the only thing the foreign countries can do is to defend themselves from from these German Republicans and the orange shit stain that they want to get in there. But our whole is no more voting anymore. The bullet becomes the ballot. So when he gets in, there's no vice president for JD. There's no vice president. The next president comes up is the one who eliminates this president. Then when you put the orange shit stain in, that changes the whole voting thing. So that means that whoever annihilates the orange shit stain becomes president. And then whoever annihilates the person who annihilated the orange shit stain becomes president. So the whole election process is off. How do you do it locally? The same way. We've been trying to get rid of this man. He done been in the federal jail. He's just like that orange shit stain. And they keep putting him in. But once the election process is gone, ain't nothing but a Smith and Weston gonna make the next mayor in this city. I'm telling you now, I'm thinking about that. I ain't a man thinking here. Let's ponder this over the weekend. So no more election. Annihilation. And that's how you go. How do you go? Like the Supreme Court justices, they have tenure. They stay in there forever. They stay in there until no more election, just annihilation. And then that next judge gets right in there. Whoever did it, fit it. Whoever did it, fit it. You know? How do you get a few more women on the Supreme Court? Smith and Weston opened up quite a few seats because this is the way we're going. When I was going, oh, you have to be upright. You got to be this. You have to be. And you can't, everything that they say we African American were. You can't be a single person. This bitch ain't had no, the last time Melania showed up, he had to pay her $250,000. He has no wife. So that changes that too. You don't have to have a wife in order to seek a seat or seek to get elected. So Cat Lady Lindsey Graham, you know she happy. She can go for president. Her and her cats. Lindsey Graham. Senator Cat Lady Lindsey Graham. Hey, he may want to be president. He got a Smith and Weston. When the orange shit stain changed the rules, that changed for everybody. I was sick of going and voting anyway. Let me tell you something. You know, sometimes the Smith and Weston make the best decision. The Lord knows. Ancestor knows. I hate to go that, but you know I came from that lane. I've been trying to get out of it. But Ancestor knows. That way to move up the line of ascension. Hey, maybe Chit Stain Jr. If his dad gets in and throws out the election, all it takes for Junior to become president is a Smith and Weston. And then he becomes president. Because there's no election, there's no political parties, there's nothing. Whoever can fit in, get in. Whoever pop first, get the job first. In foreign countries, just protect yourself from us. If y'all could take a gate and put it around the Pacific Atlantic Ocean and let it cut through, separate Canada and come on around, because that's what this is going to be. Yeah, he got the whole pawn chain, honey. Yes, they finna change that. So, when they say he won, though he didn't, It doesn't matter how many votes. They are going to give it to him and toss out the election process. And when the election process is tossed out, the only process that is in place is Smith and Wesson, Glock, Saint something revolver. Excuse me. That's how you move up. So that anybody can be president. This really helps because anybody who wants to get rid of the president that's now to become president can, because they keep the whole election process out. The whole political party, well, ain't too many about that, but anyway, that process will be thrown out. And they call it anarchy, but that's what these German Republicans wanted. They wanted for a long time. America went over there fucking in Germany and World War II and shit like that, and they hate you. And you allowed them, your hate of black people. I'm white. And them Germans came in and said, hey, I'm white too. And now they're getting ready to take down your whole election process. Your whole year. And it's coming up on 300 years of Americans independent. These Germans are going to have the election process destroyed. And then it has to be clock. Clock. Click clock. You don't want your governor no more? Clock. Whoever clock him, got the position. Just go right in. Clock. Don't like your mayor no more? No election. Whoever gets to him first gets the position. But that's what his pawn chain is for. He has his pawn chain protecting him. So the lawyers are already in there saying he will not go to jail and he will be on the ballot. And that's why the election thing be gone, because if that's the case, felons in prison should be voting. We should have people in prison should be able to represent the people on this penal colony. Just because you're behind bars don't mean that you can't rule this penal colony. Look at that shit stand. You just have your pawn chains of lawyers and judges and legislators to do all your work. But you can get on the ballot because this orange shit stand is getting on there. These people do everything they can. They forget. You know what happens when you get out after elections? You get rid of them. You know how you get rid of judges? Clock. Go back and look at the history books. I ain't making this up. Clock. You don't like the person that's representing your community? There will be no elections. Glock. Smith Wesson. Yeah, girl. So he's setting this up. That's what he's setting us up. What we're coming into this millennial. No more voting. Get your few dogs. Make sure you got a few gots. Keep them on you. Keep them in the house. Keep your door fed. Throw up your wires. Throw up your metal fences. Because I've seen that in Africa. You have this way long, like, cement, but cinder blocks. And then it goes in and these big metal gates open. And then when they walk in, that's the apartment buildings, or that's the community. But it's by this. So that's what we're going to. This is what this orange state wants. No more elections. We live like that. If something, we live in our own community, we do our own money, we stay to ourselves, almost like Black Wall Street, so as African Americans, we can survive. And just let them stay out there. When something happens with the government that you don't like, put a plan to action in Glock. Smith and Weston. And then replace him. The Republicans said they did say they was going to make America back to the thing again. They ain't lied. Remember they used to have forts? You had to live in a fort. That's when America was great. They want us living in forts. That's probably what will happen. When they put him in office and our outrage, we'll have to start breaking the community down, literally, because he's going to send in. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Homeland Security. I always call them the Imperial Guards and his Imperial Guards. That's another reason why the people in Arlington was afraid to say something, because the power behind him that we cannot see, but is there, is Homeland Security. So that's why they're afraid to speak. Homeland Security go pop them up. Remember during the George Floyd thing? Homeland Security was coming in vans, swiping people off the streets. We don't know where these people at yet. They probably sex trafficked. That's Homeland Security. But what if there's no election system? And if they put the orange shit stain in, do we have to listen to anything he says? Or anyone else? No, I wouldn't show up for court. What the fuck? He ain't got to show up. That throws that whole judicial system down the fucking toilet. And if you come and get me, you have a right to fight them with everything you have, because there's no judicial system. It's who pays who the most. I can't stand to look at judges. They make me throw up in my mouth. All crooks, low life, low down, scumbag. They got the power. Oh, yes, 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 we did it. I will not see you on Monday. I will not see you Tuesday. Hey, let me see. Yes. Oh, yeah. I know Russia never slaved us. You ain't, listen, you talking to the converted. I'm telling you, these assholes use this on us all the time. Okay. Oh, somebody got their message retracted. Okay. All right. Let's love unconditionally. People always say that when they stomping you out. Love me unconditionally. I'm stepping on your face, but love me. No, I don't love people who don't love me. Okay, let me tell you how I feel about you. And don't call me sweetheart. I start to say something that my aunt used to say. He said, sweetheart is between your mother's legs. That's what she would tell you. Don't call me sweetheart. Your sweetheart is between your mother's legs. Thank you. Hey, Jesse. Thank you. You enjoy a wonderful day too. All right. All right, y'all. We did it. Thanks for the love. Single court. Wait, one moment you're fighting with me, one minute you're loving me. I don't even love you. It's love. And now you're laughing and you're crying. Yeah. Well, you know what? I took care of the military in high school. I read to them. I held their hands. I gave them ice. I soothed them. I was there when their family wasn't there. For 5 years. They were happy to see me. They wanted to see my smile. That was the Charleston Veterans Administration Hospital, Charleston, South Carolina. So don't talk to me about no freaking veterans. I done seen them in their worst state and pulled them through and held their freaking hand, their wives, their children, everything. So don't talk to me. Just because you think you only, because you, if you dodge bullets, it makes you a soldier. No, when you take care of the military, it makes you a soldier. You talk to me with more respect. Yeah, they said the Russian had work camp. Okay, y'all must be talking to each other sitting in court. I ain't say nothing about loving Ukraine, but I do love China. Yes, I do. I want to go to the statue of Chairman Mao Zedong because, for my readings and studying, he was the first one that really brought women up to their full height. That said, listen, we ain't gonna do all this lady dainty stuff. There's work to do, and you can do it just like you're just a human being. You're a human being and you work. Now, I'm not saying he was perfect, but for me, I have loved him for that reason. And when I look on YouTube and I see women master carpenter, master masonry, I mean, they're out there doing it. Redesign, digging ditches, building buildings, putting up, doing everything that any human being should do to push the race, a human race forward. But here, honey, no, you can't do that. You gotta be dainty. But yeah. Ukraine kicked the Africans off the plane. When someone sent some plane there to help the Ukraine people, they started kicking off the black Africans off the plane. So no. If you love Ukraine, no, I don't love Ukraine, and I love China. So there you go. Ukraine, European, China, peoples. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me, and I won't see you no more. Chat and sip. That was the last hearing of the chess song. 2 months, drinking water. We did it. We did it. I love you. Once, twice, 3 times. Thanks for your support and encouragement. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Wednesday. Mwah. Thanks for coming on the walk. See you Wednesday.